Business people here at the India Summit in London were given an unedifying view of the business climate in India. It's chaotic, corrupt and ambiguous, said speakers. Then again, the government plans to invest $1 trillion in new ports, roads and bridges between now and the year 2020 and wants foreign firms to be involved. Up until now, infrastructure spending in India has failed to keep pace with economic growth. Scandals such as the shoddy work done for the 2010 Commonwealth Games prompted the government to delay dozens of public works projects.
You see a slowdown of the process of approving large projects. And I think what's also resulted from the investment perspective is uncertainty. Investors are wondering, whether they will ever see their big projects see the light of day, and therefore whether they shouldn't just take their investment somewhere else.
New road building in India should be a boon for luxury car brands like Aston Martin. It's keen to tap demand amongst the new rich of India. But 5 years after first entering the country, Aston Martin has been able to set up only 2 dealerships.
2 dealers, why not 10 dealers, why not 20?
It's about finding the right expert. We don't want to just find a dealer.
So you're constrained not so much by demand, but by the right kind of people to sell through?
Absolutely. We are very much constrained by finding the right people, and that's important. For us, it's about that partnership. It's about having the best relationship with the dealer and the network of people buying the products.
India contains 20% of the world's population, but the average multinational corporation makes less than 2% of its global profits there. India's huge population should be a draw for pharmaceutical companies, but many find it a legal minefield. It's common for state governments suddenly to cancel patent rights for medicines, to allow local producers to copy them and sell them cut price.
After a limited period of time, even though a medicine might have been covered by intellectual property protection, a local state may grant a license to produce it. Even if that's not valid by national law, then there were concerns that people would go and produce it. It took years of legal action before anything was resolved.
But it's not all bad news for foreign investors. In the run-up to state elections to be held over the coming months and the general election to be held next May, the Congress Party-led government is beginning to pass a swathe of pro-business reforms. That's to counter the challenge of the opposition BJP and its candidate, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who's widely seen as being the most business-friendly. The new laws are intended to win the votes of business people at home, but could also benefit potential foreign investors who feel shut out of the Indian business scene.